Joining us now to talk a little technology as we head into the holiday seasons. It's the time to buy toys for the kids, but so many of those toys are integrated now with AI. Should parents be concerned, cautious?
Yeah, so I was talking about this with the team before I came over, and so toys have made a huge jump. I'm still advocating for old school toys, just that you can play with. But obviously, there's a lot of cool things in technology. So one of the things that when we're talking about, hey, we should probably give people a heads up is AI integrated into toys. And you think, well, how can that be? Well, you're going to see toys that are advocating for, that they integrate with ChatGPT or those. And, ChatGPT is a lot of fun. But toys are for children. ChatGPT, right on their website, says you shouldn't use it if you're under 13.
Right.
We've got a little bit of a conflict here, right? So we've got toys that are enabled with this product that really isn't intended for somebody of that age. So what does that mean? It means that now your kids could be talking to these toys, asking it questions. It might bring back answers that you don't want them to have.
But so many times though with technology, these toys are education based. And I can see a value for integrating AI, when it comes to learning and science and mathematics, but it is a slippery slope.
Yeah, so it's like with all things, you can't just give it to them and put them off in a bubble, right? And you need to be involved with what's going on. It's probably not dangerous to hand your kid a Rubik's Cube and send them into their room. It's probably not a great idea to give them something that is integrated and connected to the internet with all of this information without you being present. So no different than you wouldn't give them a Bunsen burner and say, please don't burn the house down. If it requires supervision, some of these toys will require supervision. Sometimes we use them as babysitters. That's not a great plan.
I know, and that is happening all too often. It was such an easy thing to get into, and now it's like this monster that parents can't seem to wrangle.
Yeah, no, and you have to take personal responsibility of what your kid is consuming, because that toy, probably through no fault of the manufacturer, if it's tied back to a large language model, as soon as somebody feeds bad information to that could get back. Or it could be giving them misinformation, right? So you think about educational, it could be educating them on something that's not even correct. If it starts hallucinating, you want to be there. You've got to take your own brain, your own thoughts. So, sometimes we sit here, it feels like common sense. It is, but sometimes technology can be overwhelming for parents, right? Our kids have grown up with it, so they're very good at it. Well, they're good at that, I'll just let them do it. That's fine, let them do it, but be within earshot. Understand what it's saying. You wouldn't let your kid just hang out with a stranger and learn something,
Always
so maybe
keep
you
your
should
head on
probably
a
be there.
swivel
Yeah, you should be paying attention.
And be listening. Great advice today. Merry Christmas, Brian. We'll see you on New Year's Eve. You'll be back in on Wednesday the 31st, and we'll talk tech another day.